the show is just so weird. It's just so odd. I mean, some of it is funny, I guess. Some of it is interesting. Some of it's just so outside the box weird that it's just like, what are they doing? They had this whole thing about coyotes, and then they brought this coyote wrangler on. And I mean, the show is just so off the wall weird that I guess I'm saying I applaud Netflix for sort of letting this content creator just go wild and do something. And that's something interesting in this world of streaming, because clearly the show cost like $20 to produce, right? I mean, he got all the guests, I'm sure, for scale or for very, very cheap. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they just showed up because they're friends of his. And then the sketches are very low budget too. So I'm sure the show didn't cost very much. But at the same time, it felt like this. He would say literally out loud, he would go, "I don't care if this works. This is dumb. I don't, you know." And it was literally just like this weird performance art thing. And so I loved it for that aspect of it, but it was also just like this weird show that I just didn't get. So I guess the commentary, I guess it's a hit in the sense that I applaud Netflix for doing something just so out of the box and weird and making it live. And I applaud Mulaney for sort of the artistic sort of freedom of trying to do something that weird and that odd. But at the same time, I'm like, after it was done, I was like, I don't know that I enjoyed that. You know what I mean? It was a very strange experience.
It's an interesting model. If you listen to him on the David Letterman Talk with Dave show, he talked about his creative, like his project process is he works on something and focuses on that thing. And that's the only thing he does for the 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
He does the thing and then does another thing for 3 or 4 months. And then the culmination of that is after 2 or 2.5 years, he's worked out all his material and he does a Netflix special, which is his big pillar piece of content. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Every one of us can learn from that process to see. So this was one of his 3 to 4 month projects. Let's do this thing. Yeah. They figured that out, done, and then he'll have another one. And I think creatively, it's fantastic for John to do that. But and the thing is, he's not just wasting. He's going to take the best bits of that 6 episode thing, or how many ever episodes it was, and that's going to live again in a different form after 2 years in a Netflix special, which is kind of the thing that, like, that's John Mulaney's book, if you will, is a Netflix special.
That's interesting. Yeah, no, I like it.